Hello again, hello.
Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at game number 6 in our 20 from 1981 series, and this was a really tough as nails game created by Taito of America in 1981, but it was very unique. You draw lines to make buildings, and you must avoid certain enemies, and this is called Qixes. It is spelled Qix, and you must avoid the titular main enemy, the Qixes, which is made of a bunch of colored sticks, and as you try to draw your buildings, he can touch you or the line that you're making to kill you, and you need to close off the lines from one edge and wrap it around to another edge or that same edge to fill in a building. And once you have filled in a building, you don't have to worry about the Qixes touching that line. See, here is your diamond character pulling the line away from the walls. And you have two buttons. You have a button to make fast lines. You have to hold down the button as you pull away from the wall. And you can use the slow button to get extra points. And if you hesitate, then a new enemy will appear, and it'll start to follow you if you let it. And as the game showed, you can make yourself into a little spiral death trap, and it can follow you and kill you. There are also Sparx, and those guys don't actively pursue you. They simply go around the perimeter, around on the walls, and they'll follow your buildings as well. But they aren't actively pursuing you, so there's not nearly as much a threat as the Qixes itself. The Qixes just flies around all over the place, and it gets faster and faster as you get further in the game. But your main, whoops, see, it touched your line. But your main goal is to get 75% or more filled in with your buildings, and any extra percent you get points, bonus points for. Well, let's get started. Yeah, you appear at the bottom center to begin, and there's that Qixes moving around. Now, one strategy that might work is building kind of a tall series of buildings and hoping that the Qixes will eventually move next to them, and then you can seal them off. But the Qixes, it's hard to determine a specific way to trap the Qixes, because he's just so darn fast and unpredictable. I don't know what I was doing here. I just kind of stopped and went, this isn't gonna work. Ooh, that was fortunate. Yeah, you never know for sure what he's gonna do. Even early on, he's pretty quick. But you can see at the top center, it shows the percentage, and there I cleared a good percentage, and I surpassed 75% by 11%. I got 86%, so for each percent more than 75%, you get a 1,000 point bonus. There is a way to trap at least one Spark. And again, the Sparx are the guys that patrol the perimeter. They don't actively pursue you. And there I got 6 more than 75%. On level 3, you have 2 Qixes, and you can split them. If you draw a line between them, then you will get a bonus multiplier for the next stage. Points will be double value. And if you split them again, then points will be 3 times the value on the next stage. If you do split the Qixes, then the stage will end. and you go to the next stage, you can increase the bonus multiplier to up to 9 times. So it'll be 9 times the regular scoring value for making buildings. And again, if you hesitate when drawing a line, then what is called the fuse will start to follow you. Ah, crap. Now, the kicks cannot kill you if you're not drawing a line. Even if it looks like they're touching you when you're hugging a building or a wall. And again, if you hold down the slow button to make a red building, there I split them. If you hold down the slow button while you're making a building, then it will turn red and it will be double value. The buildings are whatever percentage of the screen times 100 for the blue building, and then times 200 for the red building. Once you get the bonus multiplier going for splitting a kicks, it's a good idea to try to make some red buildings. Whoops. It's a good idea to try to make some red buildings because they're going to be worth a lot more points. Let's see if I can split the kicks again. This is so hard. Just when you think you might have figured out a pattern to trap the kicks, his pattern is so friggin' unpredictable and he's so quick that it just doesn't seem to want to work like you'd hope. And there I split them again. So yeah, the points are worth 3 times as much for my buildings. So yeah, you want to start making some red buildings when this is the case. Get your score up there. You don't get any extra lives, which really sucks. Or at least as far as I know. You have to have 30,000 to make the high score list. Ah, crap, I was pulling away and there he was, ready to kill me. Well, that was Kicks by Taito of America in 1981. Really, really tough game. But like I was saying earlier, there is a way to trap the Sparx. But I was able to do that later in this video, but just for one spark. There is a timer at the top of the screen, and as it runs closer to being out, or if it's out, then the Sparx will be able to follow your line that you draw. I first saw this at Malibu Grand Prix. I remember the sound effects in the attract mode kind of echoing across the arcade. I was like, oh, they have kicks over there. You can definitely tell that's playing. And again, there's the fuse that will appear when you hesitate. And if you make a spiral death trap, it will follow you and kill you. And now we'll have a quick look at the trap for the Sparx. Yeah, gotta make a little building to get around it. Draw a little T from the top, and then wait for a spark to come under you, and then pull away, draw around it, and then quickly draw another box around that, and then it'll just move inside that box and won't get free. That's the way you trap at least one Sparx or spark. But that was Kicks, created by Taito of America in 1981. Game number 6 in our 20 from 1981 series. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80s, and thanks for watching. Kicks by Taito of America 1981. Game number 6 in our 20 from 1981 series, and I'll hope to see you someday soon with game number 5. Y'all stay cool and stay safe, and I will see you later. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.